Hello. So I'm out on the trail again today. And let's hope we don't have any of the trail incidents like we did in September on the 23rd. And if you haven't seen that video, please check it out because that was a scary moment. So I think I titled it as Trail Incident. Brown Bear Trail Incident. This is going to be a little shaky today because, as usual, I did not plan on going live. Left the gimbal at home and the stick that I have. And so, hopefully, not too shaky. I looked at my phone settings and there is a stabilizer setting in there. So hopefully that will, actually, I forgot, that will not work when you go live on YouTube. So that's just for the videos I take on my phone, which I did take one before I got to the trail, and I will post that later. So you see the leaves are falling, and you can hear them. Not covering the trail, but alongside the trail. Sorry, that was a bit shaky. Make sure I'm zoomed out all the way. Now, hopefully you can see this. I've noticed on some of the live videos, the pixelation is, not great. It gets better, I think, as time goes by. And I'm not sure if this is the case, but they load them onto YouTube, and they usually look a little bit better. So if you look at the live, don't forget to go back and look at the live maybe, a day or two, week later. Tell me if you see any changes in the pixelation. Sometimes it gets a lot better. Okay, going downhill, trying to go slower. Actually need to do a decent walk today. I will be occupied for the rest of the afternoon, which is why I'm on here pretty early. Today is Indigenous Peoples Day, and it's nice to get out and walk and think about how people are living in these areas. And nature is beautiful, but it's challenging. It's something, if you're going to live in nature, you really have to learn to master it. On my live video, I was talking about the unpaved trails. The one that is about the video I posted for the trail incident. So, this is one of those non-paved trails. You can see leaves are all over it. So it can get slippery. Add some rain into that mix, and you could be in trouble, especially going relatively high speeds on a bike, or a misstep if you're walking or jogging. That can happen. So again, I deliberated on whether or not I was going to post that video, and I ended up doing it because I thought, if it serves as a warning, I'm getting a leaf out of my shoe, sorry. Warning or cautionary tale for somebody, then it's done a good job. And unfortunately, someone was hurt in that situation. And you have to listen very closely when you're watching the video, but you can hear them calling out for help. Those are haunting calls that I will never forget. Look at the color coming in. The different colors. Green is a color, but it's not the one we want to see and enjoy as much in fall. In fall, we want to see all of that chlorophyll leaving the trees so we can get these brilliant colors that we see. I don't know. I don't think I will get as far as I did when I posted that video about the person that was in distress. However, these are coming in nice and bright. Going to try to zoom in. Look at that color. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. The purple, the blue. Some of them even are teal. So as I said before, I'm not going to stay on here. Oh, hi Evelyn. I'm not going to stay on here forever. What I will try and do is shorter live videos and do them more frequently. Oh, this is, oh my goodness. I do wish I could take pictures while I'm in live mode, but that I don't see. That's gorgeous. A little bit more. A feast for your eyes. Maybe some color inspiration for somebody who paints. Or is involved in some other type of colorful art. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out again. And there's the full bush. Not all of it, but you can see. Oh, I have to zoom in again. Look at that. Just so nice. If I minimize this and go to take a picture, I know that it pauses, so I won't do that. Like I said, I won't stay on here long. I'll stay on long enough to... Oh, hi, Manuela? I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. And I have a name that's sometimes difficult for people to pronounce, so I do apologize. That's not always fun. But it's nice. I like my name and I like your name as well. So now I'm on the trail. Try not to be too shaky. And you see the seeds blowing across. You probably can't see that detail. I've noticed the little details do not pick up on live as well. But if I can get close enough, sometimes they will. Or one of those seed pods pass in front of me, you will see it. I'm not sure where those seeds are coming from. They're larger than these. So that is not where they're coming from. Okay. So when I was on the trail that day, when somebody fell, they were over on the other side. I showed the little meadow or ravine earlier. They were over on the other side, probably on one of those non-paved trails. And I could hear them calling for help. Like I said, if you haven't seen that video, you should take a look at it. So we had a weather system come through here, and it was warm a couple of days ago. Actually, it was in the 80s, the 80s. And today, we're in the lower 60s. I think our high today is 63. So again, I'll show you the meadow. And I don't know if you can see those seeds just floating across, but they are floating across this entire area. some bright red, orange. Gets a little purplish sometimes. There's a drop off right there, but nobody goes towards the edge of the paved path. So that's usually not a problem. That drop off is very steep. Hi. So I don't know how far I will make it. I've already been on for 10, and I said 10 is probably a good cutoff, but since I haven't gone that far, I will do 15 minutes. What do you think? Oh, this leaf just fell. There it is. Oh, look at this. What do we have? Let me get off of the trail while I do this. Okay. Sorry for moving around. Hopefully you're not afraid of the creepy crawlies. It's that time of year where we see creepy crawlies. Goodbye. It's going to disappear. Can you still see it? Go a little closer. There you go. Still see it. Almost gone. See ya. I have to check, make sure no one is coming from there. Don't want to get knocked over. And then move back this way. Now, at one point last year, I did post a video where the deer, and usually we do not see like a herd. You see 3 or 4, maybe 5, but this was a herd of deer that were running alongside the other side and up to the top of the hill where the trail ascends up into the neighborhoods. 12 minutes. Okay, I'm trying to stockpile and get you some good stuff before I say toodles. I think, not sure if this is the goldenrod. It looks like the goldenrod that is no longer as golden as it was. So we're getting our last looks at the goldenrod, I think. And let me check behind me. I haven't gone that far. There's a big hill I have to go up. I don't know if I will reach it by the time is up. I can only walk so fast because then it gets shakier. And I don't want that. Go find a bear. Well, we always check for bear sightings. Like if you go on Facebook neighborhood groups, sometimes people will say there's a bear, not in our vicinity, but let's say in neighboring communities. There have been bear sightings. I don't have bear spray. I only carry mace, and so if I saw a bear, I don't even know if bear spray would help. But I would hope that it would be far, far away and that I could get a great video, because bears are some of my favorite creatures, which is why I named my channel Brown Bear Nature. I don't know if you could see that as well. Anyway, as I wind down, and I'm not going to make it to the hill before I end this, let me tell you what I have coming up on the channel. I still have my photos, my videos from the U.S. Botanical Gardens, which I am working on and hope to share within the week. So if you have not liked this video or subscribed, please subscribe so you'll get an alert, turn on your notifications when I post. And I try to post throughout the week. I have the time to do it, and so I try to post throughout the week. If you go to the community page, sometimes I just do a community page post, and those will be pictures and little comments. Please leave your comments. I love to see what you have to say. There's a fern, and this is where some of the ferns get pretty frequent. You see them more on this hill. Okay. All right. Thanks for stopping by and watching the video. One more shot. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hopefully some of you have the day off. And if you're at work and watching this, I'm glad you got to get some nature vibes. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Please remember to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.